Equipment. Use your phone. Look into the seasons of YouTube. How do you edit? I am really gonna spill the tea right now. What are good first videos? How do I promote my channel? Be yourself. That's the first thing. That's how we started it. Where do you find your font? Consistency is key. That's not a lie. You're doing what you want to do and you're happy doing it. That's all that matters. What made you start a YouTube channel? This is my first camera. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Venetia. If you're not new here, then you already joined the fam and you know that it's lit over here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also follow all of my socials. They will be linked down in the description box below. In today's video, we're gonna be doing how to start your YouTube channel in 2025. And let me just say this, right? This is something that I feel like I can speak about because I've been through the hell and back to get where I am right now. I might be a small content creator. I've been doing YouTube ever since I was in form 2, form 1, somewhere around there. It's always been a dream of mine. I was always recording, I was always making videos, I was always curious about it. It was always a passion of mine. I had a spark for it, so I followed it. I can speak to you as a beginner. There's things that I've learned and I want to share that knowledge. I was that girl that started her YouTube channel on her phone. I was vlogging on my phone. I've been the girl that was bullied because nobody didn't like what I was doing. I've been the girl who started from scratch. I've been the girl who came off of YouTube for like 2-3 months and came back. I wanted to pass on that knowledge of everything that I've learned over the years from being a small YouTube content creator, and I also wanted to tell y'all what it is I would do if I started a YouTube channel fresh from scratch in 2025. So what I had did was I went on my Instagram. I had asked y'all to have a couple of questions, you know, anything you want to know, and there's a lot. We're gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna answer a few of these questions and we're gonna get through it. Yeah, let's go. Since there were so many questions, I'm gonna section them out. First section is gonna be just starting out. Now mind you, I did take notes because I wanted to be very clear and explain exactly what I mean and how to go about doing these specific things to have a good foundation to start YouTube. I'm gonna be reading from the notes and I'm gonna be answering the questions. Yeah, Olive. If any of these YouTubers gonna tell you, I am gonna tell you. Since this section is called just starting out, I want to give you a little list of everything I think is essential and that you would need to start YouTube or even press record. This is the things you need to have in order to start your YouTube channel. The reason I'm telling you all this is because I feel like so many people don't have these things checked off already, like on their list, so I'm gonna give it to you. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna want to have is a good YouTube channel name. Me myself, all the OGs know when I had my first YouTube channel, that was so embarrassing because the name wasn't my name. I suggest your YouTube name to be something as simple as your name, something that is going to be long term, something that is not going to cringe you out 5 years from now. This is going to be like your stamp on YouTube. So make sure you pick a name that you're 1, comfortable with, 2, you're not going to cringe at. I suggest your name, like your first and middle name. So 1, pick a good name. 2, make sure you have a channel bio. Then you're going to talk about your banner background of your YouTube channel. You can make a banner on Canva. There's so many apps out here you can use. Your personal niche. What content do I want to create? What interests me? What do I like to see? It doesn't have to be anything specific. It could range. So for example, mine is lifestyle, vlogs, self-care. You could do other videos. Make sure you don't stray too far from what your niche is, because that's what you're going to be recognized for. Next thing you want to have is a business email. This is very important because when it is you first start YouTube, you're not going to have a manager. But you're starting from scratch. Remember, you're going to be new to this whole thing. Make a business email so that when it is you start to receive sponsorships and partnerships, everything's going to be into your hands. Anybody that want to work with you, collab with you, reach out to you as it pertains to this YouTube channel, have an email for that. Make sure you have those 5 things checked off before you even decide to record a video. One of the questions I got just now was, what is the best equipment for beginners? Equipment. Use your phone. Like, you now started, is no problem with using your phone. You can use your phone. I've been using my phone for all of these years. I got this camera just last year, and I've been on YouTube back and forth. And best believe that when I was making videos, it was on a phone. It was on a phone. Long as the phone could record on 4K, I was content. Don't feel embarrassed about using your phone because you can use your phone. Next question, what camera do you use? I use the Sony ZV-1F. I'm still learning how to use and program this camera. What are your camera settings? If I'm being very honest with you, I didn't tamper with nothing that had to do with my camera settings because I'm afraid. But one thing I know for sure is that I do shoot in intelligent mode, and I'm comfortable with that. I don't feel you can change it, but if it is I do tamper with the modes and stuff, I reset it. I factory reset the settings time and time again because I don't want to tamper with any of the settings. So I'm comfortable with where it is right now, and yeah, those are my camera settings. Any camera recommendations? A lot. So you can do this one that I have right now, Sony ZV-1F. Records really well. It's very small, very manageable. Is a very discreet camera in public. 2, you can get the Sony ZV-E10. It's very clean. I don't want to say like a slight upgrade from this one, but it is. That's what all of the other YouTubers are using. I myself, I prefer this one as a beginner camera, the Sony ZV-1F. You can look into the Sony ZV-E10. Better quality. The lens I heard is much better. You can look into the Osmo Pocket 3 as well. It is very small, and you can, you know, it's very discreet. Nobody even know you vlogging. It could record up to 4K, and it could record vertically and horizontally to your liking. So, and it also comes with like a starter pack, so you get the battery, you get the SD card, you get the camera, you get the lens, you get everything with that one Osmo Pocket. And there are other cameras that you can look into. I suggest you do your research. Me myself, I'm here with the Sony ZV-1F. You can get that as a starter camera. There are bundles on Amazon where you can get this camera and the tripod, everything together. Look into it. Oh, another camera recommendation I forgot to mention was Canon G7X Mark 1, Mark 2, whatever the case may be. That one is also a good camera. Look into that one. Moving on. Next question. How do you edit? Okay, let me just put you on to the different softwares that have out there first, and then I'll tell you how I edit. Okay, so there's editing software such as CapCut, Canva, InShot, iMovie. All of those things you can get on your phone if it is you are vlogging on your phone. Those 4 editing softwares are easy to get. They're free. Download them and use them to edit your videos. Because I started off, and I'm not gonna lie, on InShot. I started off on InShot long ago when I wasn't even recording on an iPhone. I was recording on a Samsung, and I was using InShot to really edit my videos. And I feel like as a beginner, it was actually very easy to use, very easy to understand. There are editing softwares also for your laptop. So there's software like Filmora, Wondershare, Final Cut Pro, DaVinci Resolve, Premiere Pro. Those are also good editing softwares for your laptop. CapCut, Canva, InShot, iMovie. You can also get on your laptop. Me personally, I use CapCut and Canva. I use Canva for my thumbnails, and I use CapCut just for like a rough cut. It gets the job done either way. Also to add, when I edit on CapCut, I try to edit from the beginning to the end. Because one thing about CapCut, okay, say you work from the middle, right? Which makes no sense to me, but say you do that, right? And you put like an overlay on a video, and you put a video after that video, it's gonna move. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it's gonna move, and you're gonna have to keep going back and putting it in the right places. So I start from the beginning to the end, and I get my editing done that way. Also, how I edit may be different to how you edit. So I would suggest that you do your research, look at all of your other YouTubers and get inspired. If it is you see a specific editing style that you like, look into that editing style and learn how to edit that way if that is what your interest is, because every video people make or I make could be different, and the editing could be different. So I suggest you look in and you do your research and find out what editing style is good for you. And when should I start my YouTube channel? Start immediately. It's never gonna be a perfect time. Just do it right now. Pick up that phone and hit record. Don't even think about it. Listen, if it's to keep waiting, time is gonna pass you by, man. Start now. How do you figure out your vlogging style? Let me put you on real quick. First and foremost, watch YouTube. I feel like a lot of people want to start YouTube, but it's people who want to start YouTube who don't really watch YouTube. You need to watch YouTube, and I don't mean like sit down and really watch like YouTube and oh, that's a good video. No, I mean watch YouTube. There will be creators who you will be inspired by, not only by the content that they create, but how they edit, how they vlog, how you become inspired and you want to do the same way with your little twist on it. So what I suggest you do, watch YouTube. There will be certain things that you would like in specific vlogs. Try to implement those things into your vlog as it pertains to your vlogging style. I would also say research, experiment. First video that you create, you could create it a little bit more montagey, you know what I mean? Like all these different clips, a voice over, music in the background, you know what I mean? Like experiment. Another video that you create that's gonna be like more more sit down but informational, like me and you know what I mean? Like there's certain things that you can experiment with, and I'd also say watch YouTube, research, figure out what it is you like to see, and implement those things into your videos. Where do you find your background music? This one is going to be interesting because I feel like there are some creators who don't talk about this, and I am really going to spill the tea right now. If you don't want to get copyrighted every time you put music in the background, I am going to help you. I am going to tell you where to find it, how to find it, and lay a little secret right here, right now. You know what I mean? As far as music goes, there is a site. It's called Epidemic Music. Hold on, because let me pull up this site real quick and let me show y'all the range that it has. Can you see? Okay, so there's pop, jazz, electronic, hip-hop, funk, country. Hold on. Music for different moods that your video is in. Hold on. Themes. Let me put y'all on. That's not even all. Hold on, there's more. When it is you make a YouTube video, music is very important. Music can really make or break your video, for real. SoundCloud has to be your best friend. SoundCloud has to be your best friend. Go on SoundCloud. There are different creators. For example, my favorite creator right now on SoundCloud is CD. There's other free ways you can get music. For example, not just by common knowledge, typing in like, oh, non-copyright music on YouTube. Yeah, you could use those things, but sometimes those things can become copyrighted. Sometimes. Well, let me put you on two channels that you can get on YouTube that has non-copyright free music. You could use those songs and you can use them for profit. Okay, so the first channel is called KH No Copyright Music. The second channel is the Tipsy Turtle. Those two channels, thank you for your service, because the music be hitting, the remixes be hitting. It'll just do what it has to do, period. So you can look into that. Also, you can type in on YouTube if it is you want a sound from YouTube besides those two channels and SoundCloud and Epidemic Music. Type in free for profit type beat. That's what you're typing in. Those beats, non-copyright. Some of them are actually remixes from popular songs. Free for profit type beats are mostly just beats, like they're mostly instrumentals and background music. If it is you're looking for something that has a little more words in them, let me say I want it from a specific artist. Let me say I want it from Frank Ocean or SZA, or you want a SZA song in the background, you want a Frank Ocean song in the background, you want Travis Scott, you want a 2000s type of beat in the background. You're gonna type in free for profit. Let's give an example. Brent Fires sample type beat. You're gonna get a Brent Fires free for profit sample type beat that's gonna have the word in a little bit of the words in it that you can use for your preview video. It's gonna slap. Either way you take it, the video is gonna slap because the music in the background is gonna do what it has to do, and it's free for profit. You can profit off of these videos. What I will tell you is to be careful. If it is you typing in free for profit, make sure the clip that you're screen recording to put into your video says free for profit, not just free. The creator, the one who made the clip, once it says free, you will not profit. One, you will not profit off of the video because the music isn't free for profit, right? And the first thing. That's why it's important to click free for profit and not free. Understood? Moving on. I just put y'all onto some tea, so clap it up for me. I just did that big one. Period. Yes. The next question was, how do you make your thumbnail? Let me put you on real quick. So I used Canva. I heard a lot of good reviews from VLLO, Fonto, PixArt. Me personally, I feel comfortable with Canva. I feel Canva gets the job done. I don't have to worry about transferring. I just get everything done one time on Canva, and I'm always pleased at what is the result of my thumbnails. You know what I mean? While we're here, let me just say how important thumbnails are, because thumbnails can make or break your videos. Thumbnails is basically your first impression. How you present your thumbnail is gonna want to make people to click on your videos. Make sure that your thumbnails are as fun as it needs to be. Excessive, just put pictures, 3 pictures, 2 pictures, 4 pictures, 5 pictures, a collage, put some title in it, put some graphics in it, you know what I mean? Put some bubbles on it, bows on it, little Polaroid pictures on it. Make it yours, make it fun, but not too excessive. You want your viewers to see your thumbnail and understand from just your thumbnail what's going on in this specific video. You know what I mean? Like, don't make it too confusing, but at the same time, make it fun and make it able to understand, because that is what's gonna draw your audience in, your thumbnail. And also, just to add in, when it is you are doing your thumbnails and you are please take into consideration that YouTube is is also looking at your thumbnails. They're looking at what you're creating. YouTube literally takes insight on how many people are clicking your videos. There is a specific part in your YouTube studio. It says impressions. It's named click-through rate. That is going to give you insight on how many people are clicking into your video. So because YouTube is taking this all into consideration, I suggest that you really try to make sure that your thumbnails are it. Your thumbnails are fun. Your thumbnails are not confusing. Your thumbnails are, it's going to be pushed out. Take your time and edit your thumbnails. Make sure that it's good. You know what I mean? And not just something you threw together and no. Take time to cater and perfect your art. One way to help with this, take pictures of everything that you do. Everywhere you are for your thumbnail, take pictures. Take pictures. I'm gonna put you in on a little game here too. Also take pictures for your spam, for your main page, so that the audience, not just on YouTube, but your socials, are gonna know exactly what's coming, so they have something to expect. So for example, you go to the grocery store, you take pictures for your thumbnail, but you're also taking pictures to say, okay, well, look forward to this vlog, like just to grab your audience attention even more, keep them pulled in and keep them expecting more. You know what I mean? That's a little trick I just gave you. What are good first videos? Let me let you know something, okay? People love trendy videos. Point blank, they love trendy videos. I'm gonna give you 4, right? I'm gonna give you 4. Room transformation, what's on my iPhone, morning and night routines, back to school videos, and this is another tip that nobody really talks about on YouTube, so I'm gonna tell you. Look into the seasons of YouTube. I just put y'all on game. I just put y'all on game right now. I am putting y'all on game right now. It's always a trending video, always a trending topic. To know how things are trending, if it is you keep seeing a specific video idea floating around through different creators. For example, you have things like Vlogmas. Valentine's Day is coming up. You're gonna see a bunch of get ready with me for date night, get ready with me to go to a D appointment, get girl dates, solo dates. All of this stuff is gonna come, you know what I mean? All of, you know what I mean? So look into the seasons of YouTube and it will never let you down. Like, you will know exactly what's trending. You will know exactly how to create a video idea. You have time to prepare and plan your content to make the video, to put the video out there so that the video becomes trending. That's how you know how to make trending videos. But good starter videos, room transformation, what's on my phone, morning and night routine, school videos, that's how you do a trending video. How do I promote my channel? Make sure that you are putting your video everywhere. When I say everywhere, if you're a person who has socials, put your video everywhere. Now more than ever. You share the links to your Instagram. If you have Snapchat, share your YouTube videos everywhere. You have WhatsApp, copy the link and share the video to all of your contacts. Make them sick of you. Every time you post a video back to back, you may think you're being annoying. You're really not. You're getting your audience. You're growing your audience. Oh, she's consistent? Okay, who is this? She keeps sending me this. She keeps sending me these links. Let me just see the link. Oh, she's a YouTuber. Oh, the content is good. The thumbnails are fine. You know what? I'm gonna subscribe. That's how you grow your audience, boo. Send your YouTube video everywhere. Share it. Send it everywhere. If you are a person that doesn't have socials, I also have something for you. You can literally share your YouTube video on YouTube. This is my channel here. There is a part that says community. It's right under here, right? You're gonna click that. Slide down, and this is where you can share your YouTube videos. In community, there's things like images, image poll, text poll, quiz. You can add your video, like all these different things you can promote. You see, the thing about your community, it has its own algorithm. The thing about this algorithm is it'll spread your video to whoever it thinks it should be seen by. So people who have similar interests as you, who making similar videos as you, this is where that your YouTube video is going to get pushed and spread through this community tab here. That's how you promote your video on YouTube. Promote. I hope I let y'all in on a little bit more than I'm supposed to. I do that. You know, I get into detail and I want to let y'all know exactly how to do certain things so you become successful. How do I establish my channel brand? Be yourself. That's the first thing. That's how we start in this one. Make content that you like to create. Because you see, the thing with the internet, right, is that there is space for everyone. You be yourself. Whatever it is that you create, I can guarantee you they're gonna like your personality, they're gonna like your persona by you just being yourself. You don't want to be somebody else or portray somebody else. One thing about the internet, they're gonna know, okay, well, you act just like this person, so better we just watch this person and call it George. Because at the end of the day, if it is you think that what it is that you create or put out there isn't good enough, it isn't valuable, somebody is gonna like what you post. trust and believe. That's the first thing. Second thing is, even in your channel bio, in your banner and all these different things, make sure that there is some personality within those things that show a little bit of you and who you are, so that you will become recognized. Even when you post a video, if you don't post a video, you're going to be recognized throughout. People are going to know that, okay, well, she creates content like this, or she does this way, she does this her way. This is why I like her, because she puts this spin on this type of content. That's what you want to aim for. Be different, be yourself, add something into this YouTube realm that is different from everybody else, because there is space for you. Use it, occupy the space, become the biggest thing out there. Pick up space. Be afraid of it, don't be embarrassed about it. Be yourself and create what it is you want to create, and be authentic. That's how you do branding on yourself. Where do you find your fonts? Besides using CapCut, CapCut has some really good text templates already. If you want to expand and find other fonts, there is a site called thefont.com. Free fonts, really fun to use. I use those as well from thefont.com. They have different things from retro, groovy. Look, here it is. This is the site, thefont.com. It ranges, okay? Take y'all down and I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I mean. So look, it got different text. So it got all of these themes they got going on here. This is what the site looks like. You see, look, different fonts, and they're all fun. Look into that. That's the site that I use, as well as the fonts on CapCut, because that's the editing software that I use, right? Okay, so this is coming down to like the things that I did mention that I have written down, so I'm gonna go over them. As far as having a posting schedule for your videos, I think that's something that you should do and that you should implement. Once you do become a creator, you should have a posting schedule. When I say posting schedule, I mean a schedule where you plan your content, when you post your content. If you're one that wants to get into batch filming, look into that, research it, do it on specific days so that the workload wouldn't be much on you, that it wouldn't clash. You have a schedule, you know what you have to do at a specific time. Get you a planner, get you a journal. It's easier to maneuver and know exactly what you have to do at this specific time to get to this specific goal. That's the first thing. Second thing is consistency is key. That's not a lie, it's a serious thing. Consistency is key. This will not only increase your views, because YouTube will push your video. As much as you post, as much as you're being consistent, I would say post at least once a week or twice a week, if it is you're able to. One, have a posting schedule. Two, be consistent, because it's gonna rack in your audience, it's gonna bring in new people, your videos are gonna get pushed out more, people are gonna expect for you to be there. So one thing you should do as far as consistency goes is to keep going, keep showing up. You're not just showing up for your audience, you're showing up for yourself, because if it is you are passionate about doing YouTube, you're gonna do the things you need to do to get where you want to get. Be consistent, keep pushing, keep showing up, keep posting, not just for you but for your audience. It's a good one. How to get over people judging you for having a channel and gain confidence to post. I don't want to share my whole YouTube testimony. I will keep it short. But one thing I will say is I've been exactly where you are. I've been embarrassed, I've been bullied, I've been put down, and people telling me that I just been whitewashed and all this stuff, and I wouldn't get as far as I want to get. I've heard it all. I've seen it all. One thing you should know, if you are passionate about making content, it's kind of inevitable. You cannot escape people talking about your content. It's something you're gonna have to stick to. You're gonna have to keep hearing about it, because you keep putting it out there. You know what I mean? Because it's something that you want to do. At the end of the day, people are going to talk regardless. I have to learn this the hard way. I'm a person, I'm passionate about dreams. This is one of my dreams that I'm doing right here. I saw myself doing it at my young age. People think the media got to me. No, Bernie been doing this. This ain't new, you know? Bernie just been back and forth because of what I kept hearing and being put down by others and not listening to myself and what I wanted. If anything, if they talk about it, you continue talking about it. Like, just say, like, if they bring it up, if they mention, hey, I saw you have a YouTube channel, don't be embarrassed. Don't be ashamed of it. Say, oh yeah, did you subscribe? This is another way you can promote your channel, because people are gonna talk about it regardless. They're gonna talk about it regardless. If you just be walking around the road with this camera in your hand, they're gonna know you're a YouTuber. They're gonna want to know what's your channel. People are gonna talk about it. So you should not be embarrassed by it. Don't be ashamed of it. It's something that you want to do. Do what you have to do to get where you want to be, sis. Take the good and the bad. People are gonna talk regardless. I'm not even gonna say have tough skin, because I don't have tough skin like that. But at the same time, I had to learn that people are gonna talk regardless. Don't stress about it. Just post your content. Don't take on the negativity. Block it out. It's not doing anything for you. At the end of the day, you're doing what you want to do and you're happy doing it. That's all that matters. Don't take on the negativity. People trying to put you down, because that's what's gonna happen. A lot of people are gonna come and portray their negativity onto you because they don't like what you do. Don't take it on. Do what you want to do. This is your dream. Push for it. We're all about chasing dreams here on this channel. Chase that dream, sis. Chase that dream, bro. How to not get discouraged when your first videos are not getting any views. Okay, so one thing people don't talk about on YouTube, like what they will say on YouTube is, you know, to check your analytics and you know what I mean? People say that to know what your audience actually likes. What I had to understand is that if it is you are creating content and you're pleased with it and you push the content out into the realm of YouTube, numbers really don't matter in that moment. It doesn't matter. What I did, I stopped looking at the numbers. Once the video was pushed out, I stopped looking at the numbers because it's my first few videos. I've only been doing it for 2 days. How am I gonna check my analytics and know and compare it to different videos if it's my first few videos? When you let out your video, it's out there, it's doing what it has to do. You are experimenting, you are becoming comfortable in creating content. Don't even study the views right now. You're just starting out. This is something you need to learn. You need to dip your toe in, then dip your foot in, then dip again. Keep dipping, keep trying out new things, keep experimenting. So when you put something out, don't worry about the numbers. Keep posting and eventually you will learn, you'll get the hang of it. Just create content and post it and just leave it out there, do what it had to do. That's it. What made you start a YouTube channel? I don't want to give my whole YouTube testimony because it's long and I keep saying the same thing over and over and over again. I was bullied. It's something I always wanted to do. It was always a dream of mine. I could never ignore it. I always loved to make videos. Let me go get the camera I had before the age of 7 years old, because y'all think I'm playing and y'all think that I was really in this stuff, and I was. Let me show y'all. Perks of living in the house that you grew up in. You find things that it still shocks you to this day that you can find. It's actually very dusty. This is my first camera. This was my first camera. It is a Konica brand. It's a filming camera. There's film inside. It can't even close. But this was my first camera. It had all the buttons on top, as you can see. Could have zoomed out, zoomed in, power, take pictures, record. Like, this was my first camera ever. I was probably 5, 6 years old. I was into this whole stuff. I'm telling you, like, I was in this shit deep, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people try to put their negativity on me, because at the time when I wanted to start out, which was in standard 5, standard 4, and we tried to make videos, so I was even in secondary school, like, people around me were telling me, like, oh, it's not gonna get anywhere, don't be whitewashed, that's American stuff. I don't know what was the taboo about creating content in Trinidad. I don't know what it was about, but I take it on and it kind of straightened me, and that is why I was off of YouTube, on YouTube, off of YouTube, on YouTube. While I was on YouTube, best believe I was getting bullied and I didn't like it, so I just deleted everything. Even though it was something I had a passion for and I loved it, I couldn't take the negativity, so I deleted it. I decided to come back on here recently. I upgraded from a phone to a camera. I stopped caring about the negativity and I just couldn't ignore the curiosity that I had for YouTube. I would sit and I would watch creators and I would just be so engaged and intrigued and expecting more and just excited, and I wanted to venture out and create content, compare content, figure out different editing softwares, different tricks, glitches, all this stuff. It was interesting to me. I sat down with this same book and I planned everything. This was supposed to be a journal for self-care. This quickly became my ultimate YouTube guide 101. Everything in this book has to do with YouTube. That wasn't the expectation for this book. This book was supposed to be a journal. It just turned into something that I would have to use every day to help guide me on how to do this YouTube stuff. And here I am. I haven't been happier. Literally, I haven't been happier, and I'm so happy to be here right now with all of you guys. So yeah, that is the end of this video. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a nice little comment down below. That's it for this video. Hopefully y'all gathered something from this video. If it is you want to start doing YouTube, start it now. Don't be ashamed of it. Start now. Press record right now. Let this be your sign. Start YouTube right now. Okay, just remember that everybody starts somewhere, and thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.